Are you doing, everybody? Just 1 second here. Let me disconnect this one. Okay. Disconnect that one. Hello, 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 and welcome, welcome, welcome. Sorry about that, but here we are as we go in live. How are you doing and where are you logging in from? Let me know where you are logging in from so I can say hello, so I can give you a big, big shout out. How are you doing? How are you doing? Today is Monday and we are live. So let's go back and so we can see where we thank you so much for joining me today. Today is Monday. Yay, and the weather is nice. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for joining me today. We have a very exciting topic today that we are talking about. Yeah, I got this message from one of my fans, and she said, talk about the law of attraction. What is the law of attraction and what does it do? Okay, so let's continue here, or let's start. Welcome to the Dating Smart and Relationship Advice Show. Today is Monday, April 10th, and I am excited to be with you here today. We are live every Monday at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time here inside the Dating Smart and Relationship Advice Tribe. So how are you doing, ladies? How are you doing? So as you join in, let me know where you are tuning in from so I can give you a big shout out. Drop in the comments where you are tuning in from. I am tuning in from my home office here in the Okanagan Falls in BC. And it's a beautiful, beautiful day. It's warming up, and I know some other parts of the country is still very cold. But yeah, as you are tuning in, let me know where you are tuning in from so that I can give you a big shout out. If you are one of my pros, hello, just put hashtag pro. And if you are new, just put hashtag new. And then I can also give you a big, big shout out. How are you doing, ladies? How are you doing? I'm really excited to talk about the topic here today. And if you don't know me, my name is Rosemary Mpambwa. I help women find love again by dating smart and providing them with the relationship advice and strategies that I personally used to find love again at 60. So age should not restrict you from finding love. So don't tell me that because I'm too old, I cannot find love, because I'm telling you from experience, I found love at 60. So you can also find love. It doesn't matter how old you are, there is always somebody out there for you. So, okay, let's continue here. How are you doing, ladies? So let me know where you're tuning in from. I've been fortunate enough to have my work published in one of these major publications like CBC, NBC, ABC, USA Today. I'm an author of 3 books. I'm a retreat leader, life transformation, and relationship coach. And one of my books is right here, Exhume or Heal. It's actually on Amazon. And so this is the book. exhume or heal. So you might not be able to see it clearly, but yeah, this is the book, Exhume or Heal, a widow's memoir, getting her groove back, and it's on Amazon. Okay, it's on Amazon. Exhume or Heal, a widow's memoir, getting her groove back. And it talks about um, the journey when you have lost your loved one or you have lost something very special in your life. How do you pick up the pieces? Where do you start? And, when people have betrayed you or when people have brought you down, this happens in life. How do you pick up the pieces? For example, when people have stolen from you and they've, done a lot of damage uh, for, for your either your ego or your reputation. This is really happening in today's life. How do you pick up the pieces? And if you let other people, right, listen to this carefully. If you let your past control you, and if you let people blackmail you because you have done ABC in your past, until you say enough is enough and until you come clean, you are going to be controlled by other people. This is what I had to do. I had to say enough is enough, and I had to start again in life. Find something, find my dreams, find the things that I love the most in order for me to reignite my groove. And here I am today. So let's go back to our today's topic. Our today's topic is how to manifest love in 10 simple steps using the law of attraction. How to manifest love in 10 simple steps using the law of attraction. And I know a lot of people, they always say, is there a law of attraction? And is this, how can I use it? Yes, the law of attraction is there. And one thing I want everybody to know is our life, every human being is surrounded by a circle of energy. What you say, what you do usually creates either a positive energy or a negative energy around you. And what you say, what you do always determines what's going to happen in your future. So today, I want to ask you a question. What are the challenges that you are facing in life? What has been the biggest challenge that you have faced in order to find that special person to share your life with? Other people can say, oh yeah, I have money, I don't really need anybody. I don't think that's true, because you get to a point where, yes, you have money, yes, you have everything, but you still need that special person to share your life with. Love is beautiful, and we all yearn to find that special person to live with, right? Let me ask you this. Do you sometimes feel that everybody around you has found love and you are lonely? And do you have that feeling that your wishes are constantly being ignored by the universe and that you'll never succeed in manifesting real love? I'm sure this has happened to you. So you will love this episode because I am going to be able to answer all your unanswered questions. Sorry about that. I get where you're coming from because I have been there. I got to a point where I thought I would never find love again. My kids had grown up and I was an empty nester. And I thought, oh my goodness, what's going to happen to me? Because yes, you might say, yes, I do have my kids and they are not going to leave me. But let me tell you, I'm talking from experience. When kids grow up, they'll also need to have their own space and to create their own lives. And then you can probably find a space in their own lives. But time will come when you will definitely have to find somebody. So I get where you're coming from, because I was there once. I used to believe that I was doomed and I would never find the right person to share my life with. But here I am. I found love at 60. I used to be very skeptical at first, thinking about the law of attraction. But one day I was sitting and thinking and doing some meditation, and that actually changed my life. If you decide to try it out, it works. It works. And let me tell you this, you will not regret it. I had gotten to a point where I thought my destiny was to go from relationship to relationship and getting hurt and being disappointed all the time. But now I understand that all this was not true. It was all in my head. And it was also because of the old beliefs that were stuck in my head. Like many women out there, I was very pessimistic regarding finding that real person that I was going to share my life with. Let me tell you from experience, law of attraction exists and it works. So if you want this handout, because this handout has got about 10 points and it's about 7 pages. So if you want this handout, put hashtag manifestation, hashtag manifestation, and then I will hand it out to you. So let's start. So the first one is, you will attract him by the way you think, right? This is how you create the environment. So let me read this so that I won't have to miss anything. Okay. If you constantly think that your life is doomed, if you constantly, tell yourself that I will never find love again, this is exactly what will happen in your life, because words are very powerful. What you say, what you tell yourself is exactly what's going to happen to you. Once you focus only on the negative, you will block your wishes from getting heard and coming to realization. You attract the things your mind focuses on. This is the most important thing you need to keep at your fingertips now and never forget. If you want to have a prosperous love life, you attract what your mind focuses on, right? After being disappointed repeatedly in your relationships, you tend to redirect your thoughts to everything negative that you have experienced. This is very normal, but you need to start catching yourself. When you start thinking about those negative things, the negative things that have happened in your life, how somebody has put you down, how somebody has broken your heart, you need to start to catch yourself so that you don't continue bringing misery to your life. Because what you think constantly, if you constantly think about what you do not want in a relationship, right? If you constantly think what you do not want in your future partner or a relationship, while you are expecting the universe to bring you the love of your life, this is what you will get. So you need to stop focusing on what you don't want in a man. For example, you don't want a man who is short. You don't want a man who is a miser. You don't want a man who drinks. You don't want a man who is always clubbing. You don't want an unemotionally available man. You don't want a playboy. So if you focus your mind on that, this is what you're going to get. So what you need to do, listen to this. This is why you get surprised when you get exactly what you didn't want, right? Because you are focusing your mind on the things that you don't want in a guy. And you'll be surprised that what you don't want is what you're going to get, because you are focusing your mind on that, what you don't want in a relationship. So you will see that what you don't want is what you are going to start attracting. And everything negative that you don't want in a guy is what you are going to start attracting. It's because what you focus on is where your energy is going to flow. What you focus on is what your energy is going to flow. If you want to manifest love with a specific person, you need to use the law of attraction so that it can change the entire mindset, your entire mindset. And do not focus on the things you don't want, but focus on the things that you want. You want a man who is emotionally available. You want a man who is going to share the rest of your life with. You want a man who is going to be able to love your kids. You want a man who is going to be able to respect you and to treat you like a queen. Those are the things that you need to focus on, because that is what the universe will bring to you. You will attract him by thinking about all the positive traits that I have mentioned above and nothing else. You will only think about the positive. You know, you need to start thinking about the positive things and be patient. Be patient while you're thinking about it. You need to start believing that this is going to happen to you, right? And once you do that, you are opening the universe for the universe to bring you what you want. If you constantly talk about the things that you do not want in a relationship, this is what you are going to get, because what you focus on is what your energy is going to attract, right? So if you focus on the negative, you will get all the things that you don't want in the relationship, right? So remember that every time when you start to focus on the things that uh, you don't want in a relationship, catch yourself, and then you'll be able to start attracting that real guy that you want, right? You can attract any man if you want the good man, right? You can attract any man you want if you learn how to be the woman you adore. Be the woman you adore. Get the guide on what, get the guide from this, and then you'll be able to learn more about how to use the law of attraction, right? So if you want this guide, because I'm not going to be able to go through all the 10 steps, just to put hashtag manifestation in the comments, and I'll be able to send that handout your way. So here are the 10 steps that you need to focus on. Here are the 10 steps for you to be able to attract that specific person using the law of attraction. The first one is focus all your energy on the things you want in a man and not what you don't want, right? So focus on the things that you want. Focus all your energy to what you do want in a man and not what you don't want, because you will become what you think. If you focus your thoughts on negativity, you are going to be the negativity yourself. But if you focus on the positive things, the nice things that you want in a guy who is very respectful, a guy uh, who is also going to step in as a father figure for your children, a guy who is going to spend the rest of your life with, a guy who is not going to be cheating on you, a guy who is emotionally available, who is ready to settle down. That's what you are going to get. That's what you are going to get. Because once you start focusing your energy on positivity. You are creating that positive energy from the universe, and the universe will give you what your energy is focusing on. And yeah, let's hope you are able to get that clear. So the truth is, your thoughts transform into energy. And what type of energy you send to the universe, the same energy will come back to you. So if you send a lot of negativity into the energy, that's exactly what's going to come down to you. So remember to send positive energy into the universe, and you will get that what you send back to you. So let me read this for you so that I don't have to miss anything. So the truth is, transform your thoughts into positive thinking. In order to improve things, you need to be in charge of your mind. Start to delete every single pessimistic thought that have been occupying your mind. Erase your past along with your mistakes to prevent them from sabotaging the pursuit of your happiness. Remember that your thoughts are your number one friend and your enemy at the same time. So your thoughts are your number one friend, but they can also be your enemy. So the truth is, your thoughts transform into energy, and what type of energy you send to the universe is what you are going to get. So if you send negativity, you are going to get negativity down to you, and it works like a boomerang. Uh, for those that have seen boomerangs on the internet, these are used in Australia to kill kangaroos. If you throw it, it will come back to you, right? So this is the same thing. So you need to be able to focus on the positivity in your mind, right? Right, let's go to number 2. Be that person you want to attract. Be that person you want to attract. What I mean by this is, the biggest mistake is that you simply keep living your life as you used to, right, in your past, right? Hoping and waiting for a change to happen. It doesn't work like that. You continue to live in your life the way you used to in your past, when you were heartbroken, when you were sad, when you were, wishing bad on your exes. And if you continue living that lifestyle, right, you are not going to change your life because you are still living in your past. In order to attract that specific person, to only fill your gaps in order to become your whole new person, you won't succeed on it because you are still thinking of what happened to you in your past, what your ex did to you. So for you to be able to attract that new person, you need to be that person that you want to attract. Become the person you want to attract. You want to attract a guy who is not going to be focused on talking about their exes, right? You want a guy who is ready to move on in their life. You want a guy who is ready to build a life with you. But you don't want a guy who is going to be talking and blasting their ex every time. You don't want a guy who is going to spend half the time on a date talking about their ex, what they did to him, how they made him miserable, how, he wants to make her suffer. You don't want that. So if you don't want that, then you have to become that person that you want to attract. You want somebody who is ready to move on. You want somebody who is going to jump on a call and talk to you and be focused on you because you are his future, right? You don't want somebody who is going to continue looking back at what happened to him. And every time when he's coming on dates, he's still very skeptical about you if you are not going to break his heart. He still has those fears from before that, yeah, all women are bad, all women are only there to break his heart. And that's not what you want. So become the person you want to attract. Become that change yourself, and the universe will recognize it and reward you with everything you ever wanted in a love life. Number 3, have clarity about the type of relationship you are looking for. Have clarity about the type of relationship you are looking for. Don't be ashamed to ask for what you want from the universe, because we are all different, right? We are all different. And don't be ashamed to ask, about the exact attributes you want from your partner, because the universe will give you exactly what you asked for. Not everybody wants the same things in a relationship. Not everybody is looking for the same person. So be clear of the type of relationship you want. If you want a relationship that a monogamous relationship, and you want to get married, ask for that. If you want a relationship that you guys are going to be sharing partners, I've opened the relationship, that's you. You have to ask exactly what you want, because we are all different and we are all built differently. Our wants, our needs are different, and our energies too are different. You probably want a guy that has never been married before. You probably want a guy that doesn't have children because you don't have children. You probably want a guy that is never engaged. He has never been engaged to somebody, because you have never been engaged to somebody as well. So ask for exactly what you want, and the universe will give that to you. Number 4, be focused on the feeling of the end result. A lot of people make a mistake of having this fear engraved in them. Every time when they go out on dates, they are still so scared inside that they are thinking, oh my goodness, what's going to happen on this date? Is this guy really serious with me? Is he going to break up with me? Is he going to ghost me after this date? It happens. I was there. I used to do that. And guess what? That didn't get me anywhere, because all the negativity that I was creating, that's exactly what the universe was sending back to me, until I got into this realization that, you know what, for the universe to give me what I'm looking for, I need to be optimistic. I need to create that environment for the universe to open up and give me exactly what I was looking for. So if you are going to be filled with fear, if you are going to be filled with pain, with regret, and with guilt, the universe is going to continue to give you that. But if you are going to be filled with happiness, if you are going to be looking forward to enjoying this new life with your new guy, that's exactly what the universe is going to give you. The best way to accomplish is to meditate on a daily basis. Indulge in the feeling of imagining that you are already in this relationship. You are enjoying your new life with your new guy. And you will not regret this. The universe will open up and you will get exactly what you are looking for. So let me read this for you. Imagine that you are already in a relationship that is custom made for you, right? Imagine that you are in a relationship that is custom made for you by your standards, and think of how it makes you feel. How do you feel when you imagine all those good things that will happen in your future, and they are happening to you now? Do you feel happy? Do you feel excited? Do you feel blessed? There is no wrong emotion here. So don't judge yourself. There is no wrong emotion here. Just dive into the deepest thoughts and feelings and let them sink in. How does it feel? You are surrounded with love. How does it feel? You have your loved one hugging you and kissing you on the cheek, saying good morning to you. How was your night? How was your day? If he has been out or if you have been out, you come home. You don't come home to an empty couch. You don't come home just to your pet, but you come home to a warm smelling dinner. Your loved one was at home and he made dinner for you. Or you have been at home and he comes home when you have made dinner. How would it feel for you to be making dinner for two people instead of just making dinner for one person? Just imagine those thoughts, imagine that energy, imagine those feelings, and let them sink. Let them sink in you. Let them marinate in you. Let them devour you. While you are doing so, imagine that there is nothing that can stop you from finding that special love. There is nothing that can stop you from finding that special love. The only enemy is you, because you continue to be engraved, right? You continue to be engraved in those negative thoughts that have marinated your brains, your energy for all this time. And now you have made that the norm. You don't even know how to get out of it because you are so used to doing it every time. But today is the day that you need to turn your life around. You need to catch yourself. You need to turn your life around because today is the day. Number 4, you need to stop. Number 5, block all the limiting beliefs. You have built all these limiting beliefs in your brain and in your mind that you will never find somebody who will love you. And there is nobody out there who can love you. There is nobody out there who can love you as much as your ex used to do. There is nobody who can love you as much as your late husband used to do. But let me tell you, you lived your life with that person, right? But life comes to an end. You are now in a new chapter. You cannot continue holding on to the past because the longer you hold, the more exhausted you are going to be. And when you are going to let go, you are going to let go when it's too late. But today is the day that I want to remind you that don't continue looking on your past. Don't continue looking on the bad things that happened to you, because all that is creating all these limiting beliefs that you'll never find love again. You'll never be able to find that person. So let me read this for you. If you have been trying to find love and you are still thinking of what happened to you in your past, you are not creating a healthy environment for the new person to come in. In case you are wondering what limiting beliefs are, they are the negative beliefs that are preventing you from thinking positively and concentrating on the final goal. Limiting beliefs would be, for example, I won't succeed in finding love. I will never find a man that will love me because I have 3 kids. I will never find a man to love me because I am too old. Stop doing that, because all you are doing is creating all this negativity in your life. What you want to start doing is creating affirmations. Tell yourself, I will succeed in manifesting love with that specific person, and nothing will stop me. I will read that again. I will succeed in manifesting love with that specific person that is good for me, and I will succeed. And write this down, put it somewhere where you are going to see it every day so that you can practice it over and over and over again. And keep this in persistence. Keep it in your mind, keep it on your fingertips that, you know what, one day I am going to meet that love of my life. When you continue practicing that, when you continue reaffirming all those positive affirmations, you will see that that will become your norm, and you will move away from being that negative, bitter person who has been heartbroken so many times that you have come to a point that, you know what, I will never find love again. That is a limiting belief, because you are continuously telling yourself the things that you do not want. I spoke at the beginning of, if you focus on the things that you do not want, this is what the universe is going to give you. But if you focus on the things that you want, this is what the universe is going to open up and give you the things that you want. So focus on the things that you want in a relationship. You want a guy who is ready to tie the knot. You want a guy who is ready to settle down with you. You want a guy who is emotionally available. You want a guy that is ready to start a family with you. You want a guy that is going to be a father figure to your family. You want a guy that is going to treat you like a queen. Once you focus on that and pay no attention to the things that happened to you in the past, you will find out that the law of attraction will work for you. The law of attraction will start opening up doors for you. The law of attraction will obviously work in your favor, because the law of attraction is only attracted by positivity. The law of attraction will work with you once you start being in your positive mindset. When you continue being in your negative mindset, you are chasing away and closing the doors on the law of attraction. So that is all that I had for you today. So there is more of the 10 steps that I mentioned. I was able to read only 5. So if you want the rest of the 5 and the whole pamphlet on how to attract or how to manifest the love in 10 steps using the law of attraction, put in the comment section hashtag manifestation, and I will be able to send that your way. I will be able to send that your way. So I hope you got value out of this today, and you will be able to use this information in your dating process. So did you get value today? Let me ask you again. And I hope you got some value from this episode, and you'll be able to implement this training into your dating process. And thank you so much for being with me today on this episode of Dating Smart and Relationship Advice Show, where we've been talking about how to manifest the love in 10 steps using the law of attraction. I wasn't able to go through all the 10 steps, but if you want this special handout, please put in the hashtag manifestation, and you'll be able to see what I was talking about. And here is the handout that we were talking about today. And the handout is talks about manifestation, how to manifest love, how to manifest love in 10 steps using the law of attraction, how to manifest love in 10 steps using the law of attraction. So thank you so much for watching today, and I will see you again next week as we continue this journey of helping you to find love again. Helping you to find love again. So thank you so much for watching today. And as I said, if you want that handout, how to manifest love in 10 simple steps using the law of attraction, yes, you can always put hashtag manifest and you'll be able to get that handout. So thank you so much. I will see you again next week at the same time, Monday next week at 1 p.m., 1 Pacific Standard Time. You take care and hope you got value from this show today. Bye-bye for now.